Hello and welcome back to the Notable Norse. So, this might be the last episode of aggressive conquesting that we have to do, because once we get this one, then in theory, we're all set to kind of calm it down, slow it up, and just, you know, become a king. Things will be good then. Things will be peaceful, and we can then slowly expand at our own pace, which will be nice. It'll be nice for a change. However, until that point, we're still on full conquest mode, and we need this bit of land. Now, I think it's the easiest bit of land available to us, because I'm looking at other people who we can attack. This guy has some allies, and he's already fairly strong, and has more than one bit of land, so he's going to be a pain. This guy, one bit of land, and his ally is one, a little bit further away, and two, I think we can defeat his army before his ally gets there, which I think would be good. I think we could defeat them both as well because we're a fantastic leader, but yeah, I think we're good. His other ally is my vassal, I believe. I'll double check that. Yeah, it's my vassal here, my nephew, which I believe he cannot join the war, so we'll be fine there. So, I think we're ready to declare war in about 3 months, looking at the number of troops we need to reinforce. But yeah, we're almost there. We formed an alliance with this guy. Do we know who he is? Oh, yeah, he's he's the guy I just gave land to. And we lost an alliance with this guy because he's no longer... Oh, because my half-sister is dead. Oh, no, former spouse. They divorced. Oh, okay. You don't see that very often. Oh, alright then. Fine. Just married my sister and then divorced when he got the land off of me. I see how it is. I see how it is. Right. I think that we might be ready to go now. Yeah, they're getting a few extra troops, so I think now it's now or never. Let's do a conquest of the county. They have one county. If we win the siege, then we win the war. Go. Raise our armies. Happy for them to raise separately. We'll let them go. Let them all raise, merge onto that one here. Make sure that we have them all merged. We are the leader because we are amazing. And now we're going to hopefully chase in their army here. We're going to catch them and destroy them. That's what we want to do. Destroy that army. What that does is that gives us a severe lead because we actually wiped them. Oh, and his ally actually was in another war and also got his army wiped at the same moment. You can't make it up. That's amazing. And we can now get Gallant, which gives us more prowess, more martial, and attraction opinion, which is actually quite useful because we have, because we have a lot of female vassals potentially happening at some point. Right. Yeah. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. I was just checking there, but it doesn't actually matter what our orientation is. It matters what theirs is. These are awful spy masters. Do we have somebody better? Are you a better spy master? Yeah. I mean, better is relative, but yes, you are a better spy master. Okay. So I'm going to reassign you. Marshall's then going to become my brother-in-law. Cool. That seems good. Right. Back here. We'll then siege it down. Make sure that we have a good siege leader in charge, if we have one. What happened to our son? Oh, there he is, yeah. Siege leader. We'll put him in charge. It doesn't necessarily increase the speed of it, but we'll do it anyway. Good practice to make sure we check and do it. Now we know that the other army is destroyed. We could probably just leave a small army there, but I don't really want to do that in case they manage to raise one somehow and I miss it. Okay. Guilt and shame have been plaguing me as of late. All my sins, my flaws, my failings, these dark thoughts distract me from my responsibilities and keep me awake at night. I feel like I must do something to put an end to this mental anguish, but what could possibly help? Nothing. Yeah. That was the 5-year timer, by the way. That it was just another mental break. He attacked us and he's now in our possession. Cool. Snorri, I don't know who you are, but you want to be recruited? Right, we'll wait for that to happen. Cool. I don't want to wait for the siege, so I'm just going to enforce my demands. We've taken the land. Wonderful. Hey, it even filled in the center bit. That's really nice. We can disband. Oh, our niece was released. I guess she was in that prison as well. And my courtier as well. Nice. Okay, so we can now create Norway. Except we can't, because we need 250 gold and 2 duchy titles. But if with 375 gold, we can create Norway. And that would be good. I need to give away this land. Let's see if we can find somebody who's married one of my... You already have land. Okay, that's fine. Married one of my sisters is what I'm looking for. You already have land. Okay. How about you? Ah, perfect. You can have the last bit of land that we have spare. Fantastic. So we're now at 4-4. All of that's looking good. Also want to just check this holding over here. How are you looking? That's looking amazing for levies. I'm actually going to stick my... Oh, when did we get Bondi? Oh, you know how we got these? This was probably the character we were playing had some land before we took him over. That's probably where they came from. Okay. I'm going to stick you on increased county control over there. Nice. Just to get us a little bit more money per... Oh, I became the new cultural head of the Norse culture. Oh, cool. But yeah. This is probably going to give us a lot of money. That's what I was getting at. I got distracted by becoming cultural head. What if we what if we started to discover? Crop rotation? That's fine. What's all things? Characters may break the crown authority and tribal authority cooldown at a heavy prestige cost. Oh, okay. I think I'm going to take this after we finish crop rotation, which will finish in how many years? 3. Yeah, we'll probably take the siege unit. I think those make a lot of sense to get next, at least for us. Right, clear that one down, and we will chill for a second or two, then raise some raiders. You invite me to a feast. I'm busy. I mean, a feast would be good for lowering our stress, but I am busy. Right. Let's let that raise up. The gift of generosity. My son Hjalmar has been impressed with one of the household champions for a very long time. After finally meeting in person, he's been repeating the warrior's words to himself. Give others their due, and you will receive your own in turn. He can become generous. Does lower monthly income, but makes him better at diplomacy. Diligent is better, or patient. Yeah, which is also better, but I don't want to gain stress, and generous is fine. Yeah, especially as he might not be a ruler, so doesn't bother me that much. Stranger at court. Several times in the last few days, I've noticed a mysterious vagrant, Sumar Lilith, or that would be Sumar Lilithai at court. Doesn't sound right. Anyway, I neither recall his face nor the announcement of his arrival. He walks confidently everywhere and never leaves a morsel uneaten at dinner. Perhaps he is nothing, but something about him sets my teeth on edge. What mischief can one vagrant get up to in a day or two? He's probably harmless. I'll make him a guest of honor or eject that beggar. Let's make him our guest of honor. Warrior. He seems pleasantly surprised at being treated as a guest of honor and approaches me privately at the end of the day. My lord, I have not been entirely honest with you. Though I may seem feeble, in truth I am a warrior of fearsome renown. I've been searching for a liege worthy of my services, and your conduct leads me to believe that could be you. Not the usual process for acquiring champions to be sure, but it is flattering to have passed his challenge. He also seems pretty good. So I can pay him this, and he gets a bunch of bonuses, which are already included, I think. Yeah, or I have plenty of warriors who do not test my patience. I'll pay 50 gold for that. Yeah, he is very good. Nice. We're also at max champions now. I think I'm going to go raiding. I think I'm going to go raiding Scotland. Never mind. I think I need to raise some raiders, and then I can see where I want to be raiding. Let's move them here. Raise local raiders. And let's see where I can actually raid. I own that. Oh no, I don't own that land. Okay. We can definitely raid Caithness and Sutherland. You know what I should do? I should set my raiding army up over here, because that just makes a ton more sense. Yeah. Let's go. I'm going to raid myself. Let's go. Let our army come together. Caithness. and start raiding. Fairly quick. How much can we hold? We can hold 400. That's pretty good. What about here? Has this been raided? No. Okay. Are you at war, Jorvik? Are you going to come and contest me? No, you're at war. Perfect. Let's take your stuff while your back is turned. Nice. An extra 59. Hey, we captured someone. You worth any money? 10 gold. Always take your 10 golds. Right, over here. Into Inverness. Another nice siege. We got 70 gold now. That's fine. Let's keep heading in. How about here? Strathclyde? Are you, you're both available to raid and weak? Oh, no, you're not available to raid. Never mind. Raid this one. My daughter. We have a daughter named, Hala. Sure. Right, down here. Another siege. Okay. We're capturing a ton of prisoners. Any of them worth money? That last one doesn't seem like they're worth any money. Nope, we'll just wait on it then. Strathern. We are, of course, taking attrition as we do this, but that's okay. We'll do a quick trip back home at the end of it. There we go. Head back here and drop off our loot. This is why it's so useful to have a place that's nearby. A cynical bent. Upon returning from a successful raid, every good Norseman knows to sacrifice a little of their gains to the gods. Every good Norse except Grimmer, that is. As the rest of us divide up the spoils, boasting of our best pieces and discussing which will give him thanks for good fortune and fair winds, I noticed that he remained silent. Upon confronting the man, he even admits it. I saw no hand of God in our raid, my Jarl. Only my own hands doing my own work. My share is for me. And say, you near blasphemy. Good idea, every little helps, or not my business. It's got a high chance of making me look like a fool. I'll just say not my business. Unfortunately. 25 gold? Oh, wouldn't you know it, that's exactly the amount I need. I'll accept that one there. Perfect. Right. Gonna disband our troops. We now have exactly the money we need. So, let me check the maths on here. Duchy of the Islands. 125 gold. That'll give us 2 duchies. Right? Do we have a duchy already? Yes. The answer should be yes, because we already, you know, like, we're a duke. Or a duke level title. That makes sense. Kingdom of Norway. 16. Got it. 250 gold. Got it. 2 duchy titles. We will have that. We can then create this thing. Easy. Let's go. So, up here, I am going to create the Duchy of Iceland. Cool. I am then not going to give it away, as my mind just said there. I was like, oh, I could just give it away. No, that won't work. Now I need to create Norway. And would you look at that? Norway now exists. We are now a mighty king. We are King Tyr Hiljarskinsson, which is quite a name. And we can now have dukes underneath us, which is great. Wonderful. Right. Such as my son over here. I'm going to grant you recent titles. I cannot give him a title he does not stand to inherit. Wait a second, are we back under partition? Yeah, no, we'll just add a quick. Oh, we can maybe go what's Saxon elective? Not available to me. Scandinavian elective, cool. Right, I can now vote. Electors are rulers and vassals. Cool. I still want to give him land. I don't know who I'm voting for yet in terms of our next in line, but I want to grant him. It's not partition. Okay, I'll wait a month. There we go. Now it's changed things over. It's not partition. Let me grant him the land. Thank you. Now he'll stop being mad at me for desiring my de jure duchy. Nice. Okay. We need to nominate a successor. Cool. Negotiate an alliance with him. Sure. Let's do that. Love it. Right, now we have to choose our successor. And I'm going to choose it using the character finder, because I think this will be much easier. So, High Marshal. So we are the highest right now. Ufhilda, she's a bit old to be inheriting from us, honestly. Which I guess would mean it's either going to be Von here, or it's going to be Guthfrither, which are both great options. Yeah. I guess he is the older son, so he should inherit. But I mean, like, he's older by the fact that they're twins, and it'd be minutes or something like that, so it's not really a huge reason. He does have better stats. He's profligate, which means that we will lose a little bit of money. The other option is that we do have another son called Hjalmar here, who looks fantastic. He's getting amazing stats out here. I'm pushing towards a martial education for him as well. We'll see how that goes, but he could end up being like the best of the bunch. Let's go with our son here to start with. Yeah, let's go with him, and then we'll see where things go. Right. I'm going to vote for him. Right, we have now tied the vote, actually, between my two sons. The two twins with tied votes. I think we might sway people to our side, though, because when we vote, people have a chance of voting with us. Let's have a look and see how that went. Oh, they actually voted against us. Oh. Okay. Wait. No, I was going to vote for that son. You're right. Yeah. Yeah. Let's vote for my other son. Yeah, actually, I think this was the one I was going to vote for, because he had better stats. Yeah. Never mind. And then there's Jarldom I have to vote for separately, which I hate, but that's okay. We're again going to vote for the same son. I think we might be the only elector here, though, so as long as I remember to switch, we'll be fine. Cool. Now, if we have a look in here, we should have one son inherits everything, second son inherits a duchy. That doesn't make sense. Which duchy are you inheriting? Oh, this one. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that kind of makes sense, actually. We could just give that duchy to him, couldn't we? What's he actually inheriting? Oh, he's also inheriting the chiefdom of Rogaland, which I'm not a huge fan of. Surely that should go to my main son. That doesn't make sense. That's my capital. The capital should go with the main son. Unless it has a separate succession. See, it says that it's following Confederate partition, but that's incorrect. It should follow the top level titles. It should follow the top level one, I think. Yeah, I think that should follow this Scandinavian elective. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it shouldn't follow that. Right. I think it should. Anyway, let's unpause, let it roll out. We'll see. The terror from Jathar. For years I've swept out in devastating raids, bringing the full fury of Odin to a trembling world. For surely if he disapproved, he would have struck me down by now. Instead, my household sleep, surrounded by the stolen fineries of foreign rulers, and exotic slaves warm my bed. Truly, noble and peasant alike quail at my approach, and parents silence crying children with the threat that I'll visit. Ha! Let them weep at my name. I am a Viking. We have martial. We have prowess. We have prestige and opinion of Viking characters. Fantastic. Look at that. We are now firmly a solid Viking. Although the fact that we're one-legged is a little bit odd, but hey, whatever. That is a very positive state that we are now in. Cool. I think her next steps, I'm trying to work out what our next goals are before I go crazy, because otherwise I'll just conquer mindlessly, and that's no good for anyone. I think her next steps will be to secure our realm. I think that's better. So we'll maybe do some raids, we'll boost up our men-at-arms. Yeah, because we can have 5 right now and we're nowhere near. We can also probably afford some more via prestige. So yeah, I think raiding a men-at-arms is our next step. Basically just push up our natural power and see where things go from there. Maybe one of our goals should be to reform our religion, but we're a little bit off from that because Yeah, it costs so much. What we would need to do if we wanted to reform our religion is we'd need to switch over here, I think, and get profit, which halves the reformation cost, which would be good. And that put it down to 2,700, but we're still a little bit off from it. Maybe there's something we can do with that. Also, why can't I raise a runestone? Do I not have... I'm just missing some stuff. It's unavailable until December, and I am missing some stuff. Okay, we'll do it in December, because then we'll have the money and we'll have the ability to raise the runestone. Cool. And what's our max number of troops? We're looking at like 5.8. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Also, because we hold Norway, it should mean that people like this should be closer to accepting vassalage. Yeah, because these are rightful... we are his rightful liege. If he liked us... I mean, yeah... It's not quite there, but like we could almost get it. Although I think what we need to do is we need to go down this path to get him. So true ruler to get that offer vassalization one. Is that because he is a chief? He's only a chieftain, so maybe we just can't get anyone right now because he's like got any remnant of strength. Yeah. Well, even if we had 20 as our max there, it'd still be what? Oh wait, so that's negative 18, it'd be negative 13. Yeah, that would definitely be possible, actually. Yeah. In fact, it might even be possible now, for negative 18, but it might be close. The one that you generally need to be able to do it, like the one that actually makes it possible, however, is you generally need thoughtful for the opinion gain from gift sent, or from sent gift. That basically pushes their opinion up to 100 if you send them a gift, which, you know, will generally make it so that you can get to that max level of opinion bonus. But yeah, we might be able to get a couple of these people underneath us. See, this guy's going to say no because recently waged war, and there's also less of a difference in... Because if I look here, yeah, we have major difference in tiers. That is not there for him because he's a Jarl, technically. Although it would be a truce breaking, we should have a... Oh, we don't have a de jure reason to take it. Is that not part of Norway? It's part of Norway. Maybe we just can't declare for de jure lands right now? Interesting. Wonder whether one of these allows you to do it? No, I don't know. Maybe it's one of these. Like maybe one of these locks off being able to declare for de jure land. Is it Casus Belli? Oh yeah, it is. Casus Belli. There we go. That's what, I didn't know that was locked off, but I guess that's because most of the people down here start with that already unlocked. Cool. Well, I think that seems like a good point to end the episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.